The last day has arrived. It's June 17th and I head home today, I hope. My flight was supposed to be at 9:12 and it's been delayed to 9:59, so basically 10 p.m. Arriving in San Francisco past midnight. I think it's because it's supposed to be rainy here. I have no idea. Any alternate flights to be on standby for have been booked. They're off the shelf, so there's just no option but the flight I'm booked on, so we'll see. I'm all packed up. The room is empty. I'm ready to go home. If it doesn't get delayed anymore. Hopefully it won't be a crazy situation. But I'm going to the airport super early. I'm leaving here at around 1-ish because of traffic and my cousin's taking me on her schedule, so that's the only way we can make it work. I'm hoping I can get a skate in. We'll see. (2:30). We're in the car headed for the airport. I'm at the airport, but I'm here too early. It's already 3 p.m. But because my flight's been delayed to 10 p.m., you can only check in within a window of 6 hours before your flight. So I have to wait an extra hour. But I'm in kind of like an in-between area. See, I'm like in between floors where people go up from the parking or down to baggage claim. No one really walks here. This is where the elevators are. These stairs are closed off. So I'm actually gonna get my skates on. Someone says something to me. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. And then I'll skate again some more when I'm past the checkpoint, so why not? I'm sitting in a wheelchair. I could have sat on the floor, but it's dirty. I have my skates on, but I'm kind of scared. It's so different when my daughter was with me. I'm just gonna do it, even if it's a little bit. It's got weird looks already, but I don't care. I think someone's coming over to tell me something, so I'm just gonna play it cool. They're walking towards me. Oh no, they walked past me. That was scary. Why am I so scared? Why am I so scared? I gotta do this. It's really funny how they don't notice that I'm wearing roller skates when I sit down. I'm fucking chicken shit. Holy shit, where's my confidence? Where's my confidence? I keep seeing airport officials and I just keep feeling like they're more serious than in San Francisco. I mean, are they police? What are they? Well, mission accomplished between the departures and baggage claim floors. Why do I keep saying floors? Anyway, it's time to almost go check in my luggage. So I'm gonna go up, stand in line. Luggage is checked in. It's just a bitch because I had to take my skates this way. Last time it was so nice on Leo's, but I had to like rearrange my whole luggage situation when my daughter and I got separated and weren't gonna travel back together anymore. Look, the Pearl Jam exhibit. Oh. Anyway, I'm considering going to Pete's before going through, unless there's a pizza on the other side, because there's no fucking line and it might be ideal to go now. I don't know. I'm in no rush. I have been dying of tailbone pain carrying my bags, my roller skate bag, and then my purse and my laptop in it. It's just crazy heavy, and I was going from store to store in pain looking for one of these, saving my life. I am so fucking grateful. Everything I'm carrying is on this thing, and it's the biggest luxury ever to be able to freaking carry my shit. I'm going to the D gate. I was at the Sub Pop store because I love Sub Pop, and this person, I say person because I'm not quite sure of their gender, so I asked them, where can I go that's quiet and skating? And so my gate is B9, but I was told to go to D26. So if you're here, they said that in D26 it's like super quiet and like chill, and at most 10 people, and it's like a really abandoned portion of the airport. The airport is a little crazy right now, and there's people everywhere because flights have been canceled. And I asked why. I thought it's maybe because of the weather, and they said it's been canceled because of staff shortages, which is crazy. There's so many people just sleeping on the floors and lying about in the airport. So I'm curious to see what the D gate's like. The floors are not the best. SFO has better floors. Let me show you. Not only are those like little raised nubs on the floor, but then you have all these edges. So it's better than in the other terminal. The other terminal were squares and they were tiny. There's just no way you could skate there. So not sure. At least I did get my skate in for today, and I did skate Seattle Airport. It wasn't how I thought it would be, but I did it. So if I don't skate at the D26 gate, that's totally fine. I'm here till 10 p.m. It's 4:35. I don't know what time it is, but I have plenty of time to just walk around, especially now that I'm not carrying all this fucking weight on me. I swear, I can't even begin to tell you how much my tailbone's killing me. So I think wherever I end up, I'm gonna sit for a little bit, rest my tailbone, ease the pain. I should get some water and take some ibuprofen for the inflammation that I am sure I have. Plus, as you saw, I kind of ate it earlier on, so that was not fun, and it actually kind of hurt my hamstring on my tailbone. This is awesome. D21 through D26, and the floors are closed. This is like hell. If there was no one around, I'd want to like, I don't know, hip bomb this and learn how to stop on this super smooth floor. I am so excited. Look at this place. So now part of me wonders, I mean, I'm gonna go down there by the terminal. Does this even get used? What is this? I do see like airport officials reply, but for the most part, no one tells me anything. There's buses here. This is so tricky. Oh my god, there's a lot of airport officials though. Are they gonna tell me off? I don't know. Where would I skate? Ah! This is so fucking cool. So skaters, the D21 through D26 area, there's really no people here. Vincent from Sub Pop was totally spot on. This is amazing. And the floors fucking rock. I have been skating for quite a while and it's felt so good. The problem is I have to go to the bathroom. So now I have to pack everything up, take it with me, and then come back. This is when I wish there was someone with me so I could leave my stuff behind. But look, so much stuff to pack up, take off my skates, put them back on, because otherwise there's no way I can carry all this stuff with me. It's so heavy, but it is incredible. This terminal is amazing. This is the whole get up, but this is the look. I was gonna skate somewhere, but I'm cutting it close. It's almost 8. I'm really weak because I haven't really been eating much. This morning I just had some eggs. That's all I've had. I've had 2 chai lattes and I'm getting shaky, and I forget that I can't eat much because I don't have any teeth. I'm gonna cut it off here. Almost 40 minutes of continuous skating in an airport and getting Richard Humphrey's routine down is not bad. Check that video out on my Instagram. I'll link to it below. But for now, I'm gonna go to my gate, and on the way there, maybe get something to eat. It has been so hard to find something to eat. Like, I found places that have veggie burgers, but they make them really hard. And the fries, they make really crunchy. And the cheeseburgers, they make really crunchy. So, oikos. Yogurt. I got 2. I might have to go back for more. I'm so hungry. It's not even funny. My stomach is shriveling up. My flight got delayed again. It was supposed to be at 9 p.m. Got delayed to 10, and now delayed to 11:30. and set to arrive in San Francisco at 1:30. And the reason being that they have a shortage of pilots, which is insane. So I can't stomach wearing a mask for too long. So I came back to the Magic Terminal. There's nothing to eat. The yogurts didn't really make me feel good because I don't like flavored yogurt. And then I found croissant. I can't chew it. Hopefully it's soft enough for me to just like suck on it. I don't know what to do. But anyway, I have a few hours left, so I'm gonna eat. And if I have the energy, I'll skate some more. It's Saturday, June 18, and I'm back in the airport. I'll talk more about what happened later. I'm no longer flying Delta, but this chaos that you see is all Delta. More later. Saturday, June 18, finally to the checkpoint, still in Seattle. I pretty much spent hours in line. I don't even remember what I talked about, but hours in line. The Delta people at the counter here at the airport, completely rude, horrible, mean, couldn't be more apathetic, couldn't help with anything, couldn't look at other flights. It was just chaos. I don't even know where to begin. Couldn't help with other flights, couldn't help with the luggage. The woman just kept telling me, write a letter to the CEO. It's like, listen, I'm stuck, I need to get home. Right now is not the time to tell me to write a letter to the CEO. How are you people fucking selling flights and booking them when you don't have enough pilots? Apparently pilots are upset because they've worked more overtime in 2018 and 2019 and combined in 2022. So they wrote a letter to the CEO. The chick who was helping me was such a fucking asshole. At one point we were walking to take me to the luggage baggage and she's lecturing me. What are you lecturing me on? You people keep fucking up and you're lecturing me. So I lost it in front of everyone. I'm like, just shut the fuck up. Just yelling at her, just shut the fuck up, stop fucking lecturing me. So she finally shut up, but it's been a nightmare. Then the luggage, I couldn't get my luggage. They wouldn't give it to me because they're like, if we hit submit and we give you your luggage, won't see it till the morning, it'll be hours. So I'm like, fine, I won't get my luggage, but I had nothing. I'm wearing the same clothes, couldn't refresh my face, couldn't brush my teeth, and I'm supposed to be brushing my operation side, so I'm really concerned about that. Went back to my cousin's house. At 2 a.m. I called Delta. The whole time, sorry, 3 hours, or we can call you back. Yeah, no, bitch, call me back. It took me about 4.5 hours to call me back. They were more helpful on the phone, and they had already automatically rescheduled me to fly tonight. And I'm like, because there was a guy in line behind me. He had the evening flight on Thursday, canceled. Evening flight last night, Friday, canceled. And then trying again, no. So they switched me to Alaska, 7 p.m. Then my luggage wasn't rerouted, so I had to get here super early. It's now noon. My flight's at 7 p.m. I've been here since 9 a.m. So I had to go to baggage claim and make sure they were rerouting my baggage to the correct flight. I just want to go home. I have been skating out the storm. I have my little trolley. Figure I might as well skate with my trolley. Explore the rest of the terminal because I'm here for quite a while. I haven't taped it this way for the vlog, but I've been skating around with my suitcase. I don't think I got it properly. It's about 3:30, 4. I don't even know. I don't pay attention. But my flight board's at 6:20, so I still have a bunch of time to kill. I've just had a chai latte and a pastry. I'm really not into pastries, but they don't really have much I can eat, so I have to force myself to eat just to have something in my body. I skated for a long time. I took little breaks. I just didn't take my skates off. It made such a difference in my mood. I feel so happy. I love this terminal. So I wish I could keep skating. It feels like everything would be so much more comfortable with skates, but not realistic, and I would not be able to carry this up this ramp. I feel like I've been here way too long, but I mean, that's all there really is to my day. I'm at the airport pretty much all day. I'm gonna go see if I can have a chai, something to eat. Hopefully my next update is in San Francisco, wrapping this whole vlog up. That's all, folks. I'm back home, finally. It's the day after. My luggage never arrived. Fucking Delta. I went there early Saturday morning at 9 a.m. to ensure that by my 7 p.m. flight with Alaska Air, they would have rerouted their luggage. They told me on the phone that it was rerouted, but that I could always go in person to double check. I went in person. The lady sat in the computer, said it hadn't been rerouted. She programmed it in. She got my luggage tags. She found them. She got the description of the luggage and said that they would be grabbed immediately and placed wherever they need to be placed to go on my Alaska flight. So I arrived in San Francisco at 9 p.m. By 10 p.m., every piece of luggage for multiple flights had come out in one carousel. Mine were missing. And then when I went to Alaska Air's baggage claim thing, they said that there was no record of my luggage, but that they had seen this over and over and over with Delta, and that it was probably over at Delta. So we go over to Delta, and they had done nothing with my luggage as far as rerouting it to my Alaska flight. They kept it in the original Saturday night flight that it had been changed to from the Friday night cancellation, and that was arriving at 11:30. The Alaska Air people grabbed it for me and had it delivered this morning, and so finally I'm home with all my stuff. It's on the floor and I'm just gonna sort it out. Normally I unpack straight from the suitcase, but it's just been a whirlwind of and everything. And normally I will have my makeup done and finish a vlog properly. Well, my Seattle travel vlogs. Well, that's what I did in my last one. I couldn't care less what I look like. I'm just so happy to be home. So grateful to my cousin because I had a place to be that was comfortable and at home and with family, and I felt cared for and loved. But my heart goes out to everyone suffering from this insanity with Delta. It's been crazy. And I'm so thankful to Vincent for Sub Pup for having told me the secret of that abandoned portion of the D terminal, because it was my sanity. It saved me. I got to roller skate. I got to not have to wear a mask because I wear a mask religiously and very strictly. But there were so few people there and they were nowhere close to me, and I felt safe, and it meant the world to be able to breathe while I waited in the airport. It was amazing. I still have a shit ton of complaining to do and compensation to get from Delta. I don't ever want to fucking fly Delta again. I understand that these things happen. I understand that situations come up, and I understand that sometimes airlines will fail you, but then how are you going to treat people after? How are you going to be there for them when you've fucked up? On Friday night when our flight was canceled and I went to complain, or basically not even complain, just to say what the hell, everybody's in shock, everybody's reeling, everybody needs help, we're trying to figure out what to do, we need to get to our destinations. I needed to come home after an unexpected 2-week stay from oral surgery that's still dicey, that we're still waiting to see how it takes. I could have complications, hopefully I won't, but it's been a very emotionally excruciating journey, especially when I thought that I was only going to be gone for 4 days and it turned out to be 16 days. I miss my family, well, longer because of my delays. I miss my family. It broke me off my routine. Then you have other people. They were going to weddings. They were going because of family emergency. They were going on vacations, and vacations that they'd saved thousands up for, where hotels, etc., are costing them. Allotted themselves 7 days to go away, and then they're being told, we can get you there on day 4. It's just been really crazy. So after all this heartache, and the heartache is real, and the heartache is valid, and the heartache is costly, how do you handle it? They were rude. They were belligerent. The lady that dealt with me, that I dealt with, put me down, kept acting like I was go write a letter to the CEO. Listen, I'm in the middle of like a crisis. My flight has been canceled. It's past midnight. It's like 1 a.m. because I've been waiting in line for 3 fucking hours because of a flight that you guys canceled because there were no fucking pilots. And now you're telling me go write a letter to the CEO. I'm supposed to, what are you talking about? The pilots themselves have written a letter to the CEO and no one seems to give a shit. Do you think my little email and is that gonna help me get home? Oh my god. I mean, one thing after the other. Every piece of information they gave me was wrong. Every promise they made was not kept. So I want to be compensated. I have vouchers with Delta, which is bullshit. I want those cashed because I don't want to be forced to have to use them on Delta or they expire by such and such date. No, fuck you. You don't get to hold my money hostage. I want compensation for all the meals that I had to pay that extra day that I was at the airport. Might be petty. I couldn't eat much anyway. It wasn't a big thing, but it's the fucking principle of the matter. I want compensation for the $120+ worth of Lyft rides to Kirkland and back to the airport because of Delta, and I want compensation for the trolley I had to buy to carry my super heavy shit around because I was delayed so much because of the extreme and excruciating tailbone pain that I'm in. That's gonna be part of my life back in San Francisco dealing with Delta this whole fucking trip. And I'm talking about the trip that was supposed to be just my flight back home Friday night, not the entirety of the trip, has been extended over days. What should have taken just 2 hours, go to the airport, hop on the plane and come home, has now taken up my Friday, my Saturday, my Sunday, and most likely my Monday, and hopefully it'll be resolved then because I am fucking tired of having to deal with Delta and I want to wash my hands clean. Alaska Airlines has been amazing. And what I also appreciated is when I was talking to the ladies who were helping me out with my luggage situation, they said, listen, Alaska has had their fair share of problems. A lot of airlines do too, but we try to be kind to people and we try to be helpful, and honestly that makes a world of difference. There was this young man on the night of the flight cancellation when I had fucking lost it. I think I said this part of the story, but I lost it with that psycho lady who could write a letter to the CEO. She repeated herself like, I don't know, 15 times, 20 times, just nonstop. So I fucking lost it and I screamed, shut the fuck up, stop fucking lecturing me, like just screaming it at her as she was taking me over to baggage. When I was done with everything and I was just standing there just completely out of it, reeling, I didn't know what to do. I didn't even want to go to my cousin's house. I'm like, I just can't move from the airport. I was just frozen. I think I looked a mess because this young man with really pretty lashes that he had put mascara on, it looked really nice on him. He came over to me and he worked for Delta, but he just wanted to tell me that, oh my god, if I was in your shoes, I would like have reached over the counter and smacked them about. I so feel you. And just the fact that he showed empathy. He couldn't fix the situation. I mean, I know this isn't the fault of any of the employees, but how you act with people and how you treat them is up to you. And he was so kind. And then he said, I wish you a blessed night and may everything else be smooth. Just something kind. I fucking broke down. I didn't know him, but I'm like, I'm gonna hug you. So I was like hugging him tight just because he was kind. Everywhere I looked, people were crying. People were sobbing. People were like shocked and worried and concerned and angry and depleted. I think I'm kind of still reeling, but I'm just so happy to be back home. My brain is catching up with all these different realities that I've lived with. As far as the post-operation, this whole portion of my face is still numb. There's still like a white portion that shows by one of the implants. The other implant is a little deeper. I don't want to like bring my lip down too much because it's not the best thing. I have to be really careful with my mouth. And the surgeon said like the next month is kind of going to be revealing. And the hope is, to quote him, we don't want it to rip open. Great. I don't want my mouth to rip open either. You know, I have to be very careful, not open too wide or put a lot of stress on my mouth, or no inversion, so no yoga for now. He said another week of no yoga. I think I'll wait a little longer just to feel a little more solid in my mouth. So what am I gonna do? I can't control it other than be very careful with what I eat. I'm eating very soft foods. It was really nice to come home to my husband's amazing in every single way, and he's an incredible chef. But now he's pretty much blended all the incredible veggie food that he made me, so it tastes amazing. So I'm eating like a baby. I have to think, what would a baby do? And that's how I eat. That's it. That's my update. I'm home. And honestly, I barely remember much, so it'll be quite interesting to go through this footage and edit this video. This is where this ends. At some point, I'm going to have to go back to Seattle. There's more to the dental saga, but you know what? I'll save that for the next vlog. Thank you for tuning in. Doesn't even cut it, but believe me, thank you. I really appreciate you coming along this journey with me. And if you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for more. And I'll see you in my next one, hopefully looking more presentable. Ciao for now.